Hey there. Welcome to the Frameworks of Focus podcast. This is a show for creators, entrepreneurs, and builders. Here we talk about how to stay focused, master your attention, and get the right things done so you can do your great work. Today, I want to talk about 3 things that you can start doing right now to help improve your ability to focus. These are small steps that will get you started on your journey of becoming a master of your own attention and your own thoughts. The first thing to do is to spend at least 30 waking minutes today without access to screens. And by that, I don't just mean not looking at screens for 30 minutes. I mean make them completely inaccessible. Leave your phone, your laptop, your smartwatch at home, and go somewhere else and spend at least 30 minutes by yourself thinking. Even better, you can go for an hour. You can bring a physical journal and pen and write if you want, but leave all of the screens behind. This does so many good things for your brain and your psychology. It sends a message to your subconscious that those screens are not really that important, that you don't need to check them constantly, and it is you telling yourself that you have control over them and not the other way around. Second, work on your diet, sleep, and exercise. That probably sounds like 3 separate things, but the secret here is that they are all actually linked. If you exercise more, you will sleep better. If you sleep better, you will make better eating choices. If you make better eating choices, you'll have more energy to exercise and focus and do all the things that you need. They are a virtuous cycle, so just start with one of them. Uh, for me, I go for a walk outside every morning at 7 a.m. For my first bit of daily exercise. Then I lift weights at lunch. The outside walk gets my circadian rhythm in sync for the day, it gets me a daily dose of vitamin D, and it calms my brain as I walk and think. The lunchtime weightlifting keeps me strong and fit, and it tires out my muscles to help me sleep more deeply at night. So start there and start with a daily walk. I like to listen to uplifting audio inputs during my walk and think about what I'm learning. And then the third thing is to block out at least a 45-minute focus session where the only thing you're allowed to do is to work on a task. If you aren't working on that task, or it feels difficult or hard or whatever, then just sit there and do nothing. Don't browse, don't check email, don't go talk to people, don't check messages, turn off all your notifications, close your browser, and just work on that task or do nothing. You have 3 brains. You have your sage brain, your robot brain, and your monkey brain. Your sage brain is the brain that helps you make good future-based decisions. It is the brain that plans, that has goals, that makes decisions that your future self will thank you for. Your robot brain handles all the automated tasks and functions of your body. Your robot brain handles your deeply ingrained habits and the things that you do without thinking. Your robot brain is the one that drives you to work without realizing it when you meant to go to the grocery store instead. It can be good or bad depending on the nature of the habits you have built. And then your monkey brain is concerned with the moment. It wants rewards now. It wants things that taste good, things that feel good, things that are entertaining and pleasurable. It isn't really concerned about tomorrow. It's only concerned about right now. All 3 of these brains are actually really important, and they have contributed to our surviving and thriving as a human species. But they are not all well adapted for the modern era of smartphones and endless distractions. As masters of our own attention and focus, we want to give our sage brains room to operate without the monkey brain taking over, and we do that by training our robot brain with good habits and creating a strong environment that is optimized for focus. The purpose of this 45-minute session, where you only work on a task or sit there and do nothing, is actually to bore your monkey brain into submission. It's fine if you just sit there the whole time. Do it enough times, and your monkey brain will eventually give up and say, hey, doing work is better than just sitting here being bored. And it will allow your sage brain to take over. You will reach a point where you say, yeah, I should just do this. I need to stop sucking and get something meaningful done. This exercise strengthens that sage brain and helps to reestablish a healthy balance between your 3 brains. Once you can do 45 minutes of full focus, bump it up to an hour, and then keep bumping it up until you can do 4 hours of uninterrupted, focused work at a time. You will feel incredible. You will be so grateful that you started, and you will be well on your way to mastering your focus and attention.